This audio session will enable you to control your hay fever successfully and with confidence. It will also help you remove any barriers preventing you from dealing with your pollen allergy, whether these are conscious or unconscious. After using the session, you will have far better ability to live without the constant distraction of unwanted symptoms, and you can be relaxed in your newfound healthy lifestyle. Just imagine being able to control that hay fever and to be able to enjoy life whenever, wherever, whatever season you are in. This program was made with you in mind. It was carefully crafted to help you move deeper into your own self and to begin to shed light on the issues you are facing. This is not meant to be a substitute for counselling or professional help, but rather a companion that is ready to support you whenever you feel you need it. I would like to commend you for taking a step today toward change. You have made a brave choice, and you will be rewarded with greater insight and results. Please make time in your daily life for reflection and contemplation. If you don't give yourself time and space to grow and mature as an introspective human being, then you are sure to remain in the habits and patterns that have led you toward finding assistance in this hypnosis and NLP session. Let this audio program be a tool in your toolbox, and also collect other tools that will assist you, such as affirmations, positive people around you, healthy eating and living, and stress-reducing exercises like massage, meditation, nature walks, Tai Chi or yoga. You have now decided to take your hay fever back into your own hands. Congratulations! Make sure to listen to this recording in the most comfortable location and position that you can. You may choose to use headphones or just listen in a quiet place. Allow your body to relax and your mind will follow along. You will be entering into a hypnotic or trance-like state. You will remain aware in the deep background of your mind, so there is no need to fear any loss of control, being manipulated, or doing anything that you do not want to do. Be okay with the images and scenery that appear. You already experience trance states regularly throughout your day, such as when you daydream or drift in thought, for example. These are simply a natural way for the mind to rest. Meanwhile, your subconscious mind will attempt to organise itself, clearing out the ideas and thoughts that are no longer beneficial for you, and holding on to the images and impressions that you need to keep yourself moving forward in your natural path of progression. Listen to this recording daily for optimum success. If you have limited time, then listen every second day. Doing this for 21 days in a row will help to bring you profound results and will probably change your life forever. Please never listen to this while you are handling machinery or driving a vehicle. Refrain from listening while under the influence of drugs, medications, or alcohol. And if you happen to suffer from epilepsy or a psychiatric condition, please consult your physician before proceeding. If you have hay fever, it's a little bit like your immune system is having a temper tantrum. It thinks that pollen is an invader and it stamps its feet until it goes away. Now it's worth pointing out that most of the other people around you are not reacting in the same way. So the allergic reaction can't be in the pollen itself. It has to be in your immune system. You know that the identified cause of your hay fever, the pollen in the environment, doesn't cause the same reaction in everyone else. And that is very good news. You can't do very much to control the environment in the same way that you couldn't cover the whole world in carpet, but you can wear shoes to protect your feet. Just so you have a basic understanding of what's happening in your body, your immune system produces a substance called histamine when it believes something is invading. Histamine is very useful if you have a genuine invader such as a virus or some kind of bacteria. Its function is to clean out your cells and to restore your health as quickly as possible. To achieve that, histamine causes your blood vessels to dilate and generates a number of secretions that effectively wash your cells. It really means well. But the end result is that you start sneezing, get a runny nose, watering eyes, and so forth. Your body may be healing, but you feel rotten. Obviously, most people understand that putting up with the inconvenience caused by these symptoms is fine if your body is eliminating a genuinely unwanted invader. But when that invader is pollen or any other commonly occurring and normally innocuous substance, you have a double frustration on your hands. There are numerous studies which suggest that allergies often begin when your life is going through major changes. But you can probably not identify when your hay fever first began, and it really isn't going to make any difference for the purposes in this program. The process I'm going to take you through in this program is a powerful one. Before you start, you should know that it will be suggested that you can test yourself around what was previously your allergen, in other words, pollen. Now, we are not doctors and we don't know you. So before you try that, especially if your allergic reaction could be potentially life-threatening, you must consult your doctor or even go through that experiment in the presence of a qualified physician. We cannot take responsibility for your welfare. This process has been shown to work, but nothing has a 100% success rate, and besides, you're doing this alone. We are simply urging you to take sensible precautions before putting yourself in a potentially hazardous environment. There are several steps to the process that follows. Take your time over them. You can always pause the recording after any or each of the steps if it helps. Having said that, please do the entire process in a single sitting. It's very important to go through all of the steps to get the desired result from the process. You will experience a light trance state, which is simply a very relaxed state of mind that allows more receptivity to ideas and easier access to your subconscious, which is, after all, the source of the signals to release or to not release the histamine that causes you so much discomfort. Before getting into the deeper parts of the process, the first step is to take a measurement, to get an idea of your present relationship to your allergy or allergies. Just take a moment then to answer this question in your mind. On a scale of 0 to 10, with 10 being almost completely intolerable and 0 being, well, 0, what is it like for you when you're around pollen? Just how bad is it? Take every aspect into account, not just the physical discomfort, but any emotional reactions too, such as how frightening or not it is, or if it causes you embarrassment. Perhaps it's frustrating or distracting. Do you have to look around a room you haven't been in before to check for flowers or open windows, for example? Take your time, because you'll be comparing the score you come up with against the results you'll get later. Of course, there's no right or wrong answer. It's purely subjective, but it will give you a good sense of your progress and your change. You can pause the recording here if you need to think about it. Once you've done that and you have a number, we're ready to get started and to get you free of your hay fever once and for all. You'll be amazed at what your subconscious mind can do. After all, if it can decide to produce histamine when you don't need it, it can also be persuaded to stop doing it too. It just needs a nudge in the right direction. So, if you're ready, get yourself comfortable. Turn off all the phones, remove the pets, tell the babysitter to mind any children, or do whatever you need to do to give yourself uninterrupted time for the next 30 minutes or so. You must now find a comfortable position. You can choose to sit back comfortably in a chair or on a sofa, in a recliner or on a bed. Once you have adjusted any restrictions in your clothing and settled into your spot, you can begin to accept the idea of letting go. You are ready now to understand just how easy it can be to control your allergic response and symptoms that you want to resist. You can begin to allow yourself the permission to enter into a hypnotic state. In fact, go ahead. Tell yourself you are giving yourself full permission to let go, knowing how great you can feel about your ability to control your hay fever. In your mind, or even out loud, tell yourself, you are safe. You are eager to travel to the depths of your unconscious mind, to discover the relaxed, confident, allergy-free individual that is inside. It is important that you believe yourself, that you trust yourself. This moment calls for self-love and trust, and your self-confidence in your ability to alleviate your symptoms is beginning to increase already, as your eyes begin to softly close. I want you to take a deep, slow breath in, and now release the breath. That's good. Notice the quality of your breath. Does the breath flow into your chest, or deeper into your belly? Pay attention to the next few breaths and make sure to follow them right down to your belly. Feel your belly rise on the inhale and fall on the exhale. Be open to the idea that you can control your hay fever by changing how you feel just as easily as you can allow your breath to go in and out. And as you begin to deepen into this trance, it is necessary that you release any tensions in your body. Starting at your right foot, begin to release any muscles that you are still holding on to. Move up the right leg until you're at the knee, just relaxing. And continue up to the right hip. Now do the same for the left leg. Starting at your left foot, begin to release any muscles that you are still holding on to. Move up the left leg to the knee and on until you're at the left hip, just relaxing. Clear any tension in your hips. Let go of your deepest pelvic muscles. You may be clenching tightly and you don't even know it, so just let go. Continue to feel the rise and fall of your belly, and let the heaviness of your arms and shoulders sink down and melt away. Feel the openness in the palms of your hands. Feel the expansive breath in your chest and abdomen. Open your jaw to stretch it and then release it. Let your eyes sink into your head until they are floating peacefully. Feel the tingling of the hair on your head and the lightness of the air around your face. You are ready now to move deeper inside, to release your inner you, who is strong and in control of your immune system, and in control of your hay fever symptoms, relaxed and stress-free about your ability to be around pollen. I will ask you to open your eyes one more time in a moment. When you close them again, you will sink into a wonderful floating softness, and you will be ready to take a journey. Okay, open your eyes slightly on your next inhale. Now close them on the exhale and step securely into the most relaxed state of awareness you can imagine. To help you relax deeper, I will lead you on a journey. Listen to the sound of my voice. Listen deep down inside. Of course you are. If you feel yourself drifting away at any time, just focus on the sound and vibration of my voice as they enter into your ears. You are doing so well already. You are beginning to relax and be more able to control your hay fever symptoms with every breath you take. In this trance, you will be able to see the issues that you are confronting with your ability to control your hay fever, and you will create an action or method that allows you to overcome these issues. Remember, you are the one in control of your choices, in control of your allergic response and symptoms. You will be aware during the trance, yet you will also be deeply enveloped in your own subconscious mind. Tell yourself you are ready to heal. You will implant ideas and circumstances in your subconscious that will allow you to overcome any issues surrounding your ability to control your hay fever with ease. In order to relax even deeper, we will separate your body into two halves, the right half and the left half. Now, I don't know which side of you has the best ability to control your hay fever, whether it's the right side or the left side. But soon both sides will be able to enjoy a greatly reduced allergic response. Begin to focus on the left half of your body. See the left half of your body in your mind's eye, and feel as the left side of your body becomes cool and light. Feel the left foot and ankle relaxing. Feel the left knee and leg relaxing. Feel the left belly and chest relaxing. And the left arm and the left hand relaxing. And notice as the left side of your neck and head become light. And now the entire left side of your body has become numb. And you can feel the left side of your body gently drifting down and away from the right side. It's completely separate. And watch as your mental awareness moves into the right half of your body. Feel the warmth generated in the right half as your right foot and ankle become warm and relaxed. Feel as the sensation of warm water rises up the right leg to the knee and into the hip. You now have complete relaxation in the right leg, feeling the warmth rising in your right lower back, your belly and your right chest. Feel as they completely release and relax, and the warm water sensations pour down the arm and into the right hand. And as the arm and hand melt into the warmth, you release all tension that you're holding in the right side of your body. And finally, the right side of your neck and head are filled with warmth as the neck and head slip into relaxation. The entire right side of your body separates even further from the left. You are left with two halves of your body completely separate and relaxed. And as the two sides of the body separate from each other and melt into complete blissful relaxation, feel the calmness. Feel the openness. And you're ready to begin the process of overcoming your issues with hay fever. And I don't know if your subconscious mind will forget to remember to make too much histamine from pollen, or whether it will remember to forget to produce the adverse allergic response, and whether it will do one or both, more now or later. And it really doesn't matter. Now, the first step in this process is to check in with that subconscious mind that it has no good reason to keep your hay fever symptoms. Spend a little time as you relax even more deeply, as you begin to ask yourself these questions. Simply allowing the answers to bubble up into your awareness from deep within your subconscious mind. Ask your subconscious mind, is there any good reason for having your allergic response? Does it in any way protect you from an even greater harm or damage? Give yourself some time. The answer may be immediately clear and obvious, or it may need a few moments to surface. That's fine. Just observe your thoughts, but not try to change them in any way. Just let them come to your awareness. That's right. And ask your subconscious mind what your life would be like without your hay fever. Take a little time to be absolutely certain that there are only good consequences and no negative consequences to letting go of your symptoms. If those answers are clear, then we have your subconscious permission to remove the symptoms. But if you're not certain for any reason, then you should deal with whatever issues come up. It means that your body has found a way to express something emotional in a physical way. And continuing with this process at this time may simply result in your body coming up with another way to deal with the emotional issue if you successfully suppress these symptoms. Ask your subconscious for some clues. Note what comes to mind. Sometimes your conscious mind may want to interfere and tell you that an idea is silly or ridiculous. Simply acknowledge any such thoughts and keep listening anyway. If you do get a sense that your hay fever symptoms are your subconscious mind's way of keeping you safe from some long-forgotten or perceived danger, and this can happen in any physical disease, simply thank your subconscious. Say thank you and mentally explain that you're able to handle such issues yourself now that you're older. You no longer need its help. Notice any change in the persistence of the subconscious ideas. You're like the parent, and your subconscious is like the child. It will respond to a firm and loving approach. Just take your time. Great, we're ready to go. Now, spend a little time allowing your memory to bring to your awareness times when you either were in the presence of pollen, but it didn't produce the reaction, or times when you've been around something very similar and it didn't produce the reaction. For example, you might remember times when you've been in a room where there were flowers, but you didn't notice them, and you did not have a reaction until you did. Or maybe you've been near something similar, such as fine flour, or talcum powder, or anything else of a similar nature. If you're especially allergic to marigold pollen, you might think of a time when you've been able to smell other flowers, such as roses or dahlias, and had no reaction. Spend some time and let your memory find moments when you did not react to the actual substance or something very similar. Very good. Now, have you seen the kind of thick plexiglass they use in aquariums? You can go into a room that is below the water and watch the dolphins swimming through perfectly clear but very strong plexiglass. It's very safe for everyone. You on the one side and the fishy creatures on the other. In the room where you are, imagine that there is a plexiglass wall, perfectly sealed, from floor to ceiling and wall to wall. That's it. On the other side, you can see yourself, and you can see yourself with a safe substance, something like pollen, but something that does not cause a reaction in you. Just watch that for a few moments. Notice how you look, how easy that is, how comfortable it all feels. And now, as you remain aware of how easy and comfortable that is, bring in the substance, bring in some actual pollen. And you are perfectly safe. You're on this side of the glass. So just watch carefully as the you on the other side is able to be around the substance that has been bothering you, pollen itself, and watch that the you on the other side has no reaction. Stay watching and noticing that on the other side of the glass, you do not react to the substance. Everything is fine. Keep observing. You will feel the shift inside you, physically, as your immune system gets the message from your subconscious that it does have this choice of how to react. Take some time and watch. And now, on your side of the plexiglass, on this side, take some time and exactly mirror the body language you can see yourself using on the other side. Your subconscious understands this message. As you change your physiology, it subtly alters the way you feel inside, and your subconscious responds to the vocabulary of feeling very well. Now you should be a mirror image on both sides of the plexiglass. On the far side, you feel good in the presence of the pollen, and on this side, you feel good too. And when both sides exactly match, drop the plexiglass. Let it go. Stay feeling good. That's it. It's gone. Keep your eyes closed and check your measurement. On a scale of 0 to 10, where do you experience your sense of being around pollen now? Just let your subconscious come up with a number. That's it. Do you notice a difference in the number? Take yourself mentally to a time in the future where you might be in the presence of pollen, and allow yourself to notice how you can be around it, and the reaction is no longer like before. To test this in the real physical world, especially if your reaction used to be very severe, please ensure that the first time you test your new response is in the presence of your doctor. And for now, just allow your awareness to come back and to the two halves of your body. See again the right side of the body. See the left side of the body separate from the right. You will now begin to bring the two sides back together. You can learn to control your hay fever, and when those two sides come together, they will carry with them the knowledge and experience that you've just undertaken. Because coming together is good. With a newfound ability to control your hay fever, breathing and focusing on the right side of the body. As the breath brings life into the foot and ankle, feel the right leg, knee and hip as you breathe them back to life. Feel as the right back, chest and belly come fully back to life. Breathing into the right arm and hand, feel them fully awake and aware, and the right neck and side of your head are filled with life. and the entire right side of the body becomes vibrant and full. It's just waiting for the left side to reunite with it. As you breathe into the left foot and ankle, you feel them coming back. You feel the breath entering the left leg, knee and hip, breathing deeply as the whole left lower body becomes awake. Feel the breath entering the left belly, left back and chest. Feel the breath enter the left arm and hand, and move the breath into the left neck and left side of the head. In the next breath you take in, completely revive the left half of your body. Feel the left side rising. It's absolutely awake and aware, so watch as the left and right sides of your body float together and seal themselves at the centre line. Take one deep breath and notice it goes into the body, filling both sides together, and watch as they become one body again. You've now reunited the two halves of your body. You've successfully implanted the knowledge that you and your subconscious can control your hay fever. You've created a clear mind. Choose to stay clear. Make the right choice. You know you can. Because you're strong and confident, and take 3 more breaths now, and at the end of each breath you'll become more awake, until you're fully awake and aware and out of your trance. Take 1 deep breath in, exhaling, feel the body lying there. Take another deep breath in, exhaling, feel your mind sharp and clear and ready to wake. Take the 3rd deep breath in, exhaling, feel your eyes opening softly. You may choose to rest in the position that you are in. You may choose to sleep if you wish. You may choose to rise and move about. Know that you have created positive energy. You're most definitely headed in the right direction, so be strong and confident. But above all, enjoy an allergy-free life. Why not? And know that you have the power to change. You're bound to have great success. Thank you for listening. Please return to this recording daily or as often as you feel necessary. It will continue to support you on an ongoing basis, and repetition will reap rewards.